Kuhusu mswada wa fedha wa mwaka 2025 vimeendelea, ambapo Wakenya na washikadau wa sekta mbalimbali wanatoa maoni yao na mapendekezo kuhusiana na bajeti ya mwaka 2025. Baadhi ya vipengele katika mswada wa bajeti ya mwaka huu vimeibua hisia mseto miongoni mwa washikadau katika sekta mbalimbali na Wakenya kwa jumla. Serikali imekuwa ikisisitiza kuwa mswada wa bajeti wa mwaka 2025 unalenga kuboresha ukusanyaji wa ushuru na kufunga mianya katika kukusanya kodi bila kuongeza ushuru mpya. Sheria mpya inayohusu wanaotoa huduma za kidijitali pia inajadiliwa.
It will also incentivize members to join SACCOs because I think SACCOs, by the very nature of their businesses, their rates of interest are lower than market rates. They're lower than bank rates and other lenders in the market. So by default, their payments are lower than the market payout rates. So because of this unique business structures of the SACCOs,
is it possible that you hear?
Yeah, and in order to safeguard the investment of the members.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
This side.
Hi.
It would be much easier on our end if you would tell us the sections or the clauses you'd like amended. Because when you when you say that this treatment is different from SACCOs, can we quote the particular law, whether it is currently provided for in the bill or is not provided for in the bill? That is a new. Then it means you want a new proposal, and then you cite the section that you want amended.
Okay, Chair.
Then, Chair, maybe what is the withholding in terms of dividends and interest tax?
Yeah, so this is a new proposal. It was not there before. And there's, in the Income Tax Act, there's the provision for dividends under Section 34. Dividends and interests are subject to withholding tax. And in the third schedule, they are subject to withholding tax at 5% on dividends and 10% on non-qualifying dividends. And then for interest, it's withholding tax at 15%. So there's no specific, because of the SACCO's unique business structure and whereby they pay interest rebates, which is a bit not like the other interest, because there's the monthly interest that is paid, but then at the end of the year, depending on the performance of the SACCO, then they distribute further interest rebates to their members. So there's no distinction between the ordinary interest and the interest rebates that are paid now by SACCO, and that is very specific to the SACCO business.
So you mentioned that the particular section would like amended is Section 34 of the Income Tax Act.
Yeah, we need an introduction of interest and rebates paid by SACCOs.
And then amendment to the third schedule.
Yeah.
Yes, so that we specify that the rate of withholding tax under the third schedule is 5%. Okay, yeah, so the justification of our proposal is because of the unique business structure of SACCOs. We also need to safeguard the investment of members because, as you've mentioned, the interest rate that SACCOs have is lower than the market rate. So in harmonizing these rates and making them 5% will be safeguarding the investment of members, and then enhancing compliance through simplification of tax administration, because we'll be having a unified rate, and then promoting access to credit in financial institutions of marginalized groups, because we'll be able to give them tax at lower rates. So some of the best practices we've seen under this is that in Tanzania, the rate of the withholding tax on dividends and interest, the rate of withholding tax on both dividends and interest has been harmonized, and it applies to all payments made by SACCOs to their members. So in Tanzania, it's at 10%. And in Uganda...
Bila shaka mtazamaji, taarifa hiyo tunazidi kuifuatilia, tutakuwa tunakujuza zaidi yatakayokuwa yanajiri. Na katibu katika Wizara ya Biashara na Viwanda